Well, it says we're live, so I'm going to assume we're live. Thank you guys for continuing to be my little guinea pig population, guinea pig audience to test out some of these different streaming options and audio options. What you should be experiencing now is portrait mode live stream from my iPhone through StreamYard on the Safari browser. And this is actually going to allow me to bring up comments on the screen, even though I'm streaming from my phone. You guys, if I was streaming directly from YouTube, I would not be able to bring the comments up on the screen. So anyway, I'm trying this for the first time. And I mean, I did just finish like an hour and some change Q&A. Let me see. I'm going to have my laptop open over here. Not that it's going to help me very much, but you know what? Let me pull up the stream. Here. Oh, shit. The picture quality is garbage. That's weird. Why is the picture quality so bad? It's funny because on my phone, the image looks fantastic. On YouTube, the image looks garbage, but that's okay. Trish Briggs, a third shirt today, Aaron? We must be special. You guys are very special. I like experimenting with the shirt colors. And yeah, but you're also special. You know what I'm saying? And the lovely Barb is also in the back office. God, if I enter, it's going to create havoc, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a sound experiment. Apologies for any of your ears here. I'm going to try to enter StreamYard on my phone and see if it's... Okay. Oh, guys, I have my big mic right here. I'm just experimenting so that for when I'm traveling on the road, I have more streaming options. I'd rather not have to travel with a big, lunky microphone. And, you know, if these little guys do the trick, I'd like to do it. Okay, is it a terrible echo, you guys? Guys, can you just hear a horrible echo right now? Please let me know in the live chat. Barb, thumbs up, thumb down. Thumbs up for yes, we can hear an echo. Thumbs down for no, we can't hear an echo. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, well, let's see. All right. Well, I did just finish an hour and 10-minute chat. But hell, we can do more chatting. And it's actually easier. Oh, let's see if I can actually bring these up on here. Oh my God, I can. This is amazing. Barb, even though I'm streaming on my phone, I've got my laptop next to me. I can bring up comments on my laptop. I'm totally cheating. Maria C., welcome to your first live stream. This is actually why it's fun to do a lot of live streams and Q&As, is because even if people have been subscribed for years and years and years, often they just never get a chance to join one. Also, I realized instead of holding the microphone like this, where you can see the light, all I got to do is go like that, you guys. See, it's the big brain. Working with that big brain. Aya Sarah, welcome as a new channel member. Jen Nelson, what happened to your big mic? Big mic's right up here, you guys. Although one of my big mics did just take a dump the other day. I just finished a live stream, unplugged it, put it up, sat down for the next live stream, plugged it in. Nothing. Nada. Matt Elliott, MAA, SPTV. Good evening, all. Splitting my attention. The Stanley Cup finals are on. I didn't even know. Go Oilers. And let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let me guys know what you think about. Okay, I want to hear. You don't have to protect my feelings. Do you guys absolutely hate the portrait streaming? And if so, tell me why. I know I've explained this to you guys. YouTube, when you're streaming from your phone, they really, really, really want you to stream in portrait mode. And they want you to do it because I think the YouTube business model really wants to compete with TikTok and Instagram. And they know that young audience, they're really used to watching everything on their phone in portrait mode. And I'll be honest, I do that as well. And what YouTube says is that if you're doing your live stream in portrait mode, they will actually take your live stream and push out clips of it to the shorts audience. And it really gets your content out to a whole new crowd that hasn't seen your stuff before. Now, I'm noticing it's putting all the comments up on the top of the screen. I would kind of like to put them on the bottom of the screen, but that's okay for now. And I know you guys are saying you like the laptop. I like the laptop too. And don't get the idea that I'm abandoning the laptop. I just want to get more comfortable and familiar with different streaming options. And you're never going to catch me trying to stream in portrait mode from my laptop. And just playing around with some stuff, guys. So like I said, thank you for being my guinea pig audience. Okay, when someone says, oh, we can't see the YouTube award. But which one would you rather see, the SPTV sign or the YouTube award? How about a little bit of both? Oh, there you go. I don't know. I'd rather kind of, that's not too bad, is it? That's pretty good. All right, let's see. Brooke Elliott. Barb, we love you. And Chris Shelton is a doo-doo head. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you very much. Nylon String Ninja. Did you clean your iPhone screen off? Is it smudged? Oh, you guys are talking about the blurriness. Oh my God. Could you imagine if that was it? Hold on, guys. Bear with me here. Was that it? Is the picture any better? Barb, do you think it's better? Thumbs up or not better? Thumbs down. In the live chat, let me know. Is that better? Okay, Mandy Gonzalez asks, how much money did the Chatathon bring into the SPTV Foundation? Guys, it was just shy of $8,000. And I've had it on my list of videos. Every morning I wake up, I've got my list of videos. I've actually prioritized. I'm trying my best to help myself focus. I've got my videos prioritized into like bucket 1, 2, and 3, and it's like priority. And in the top priority is always the video, to go back through the live stream and thank every one of the streamers that participated in that fundraiser, because it was a huge success. Yeah, almost $8,000. So thank you guys. And once I get, but see, I haven't done the video because in order to do the thank you video, I've got to go through the live stream and find out all the streamers. I wanted to thank everybody by name. So yeah, that was a huge success. And we've been able to approve some pretty meaningful applications that you guys may or may not ever hear about. But actually, I predict you'll hear about some of them pretty soon. So thank you guys for all your support. It's a huge, huge help. Okay, so as far as the feedback on the vertical streaming, I do not care for vertical on my TV. That is the feedback I hear mostly from people who watch on their TV. I'm shocked to find out how many people watch YouTube on their TV. I've never watched YouTube on my TV. It's never occurred to me to even try. But that's because I'm addicted to my phone and I watch absolutely everything on my phone. Let's see. Okay. In the live chat though, please let me know. I'm looking at you. I should keep looking at you guys, and I really should. But I guess I'm looking at the computer screen because I'm trying to see what here's what I'll do. I'll keep my computer right here. For me, the image did not improve at all when I cleaned off the camera. So whatevs. Hey Barb. You in here twice? Barb's in StreamYard twice. NatCat180. Yes, I hate vertical stream on my projector. You were watching on your projector? That's amazing. Okay, Spirit School by Squamish Medium. The color is good. Oh, the color shirt. Guys, I mean, look. Okay, here's what I need to know. Is the image blurry for you guys? Is the image blurry? Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We'll do this for a little bit. And hold on. Kim Wiseman says, seriously, your head looks huge. Jody Who, we want horizontal. Okay, Anna from Canada. Don't like chat and can't speed up on mobile. You can't speed up on mobile? I'm afraid to even try. Here, let me jump over to my actual stream. Well, okay, so on mobile, you can't fast forward? Wow. But if you're on the computer, you can. I honestly can't get over this blurry image. It's driving me absolutely insane. I wonder if it's because I have my image set to 720 instead of 1080. But honestly, I don't. 720 should be perfectly fine to have a normal quality image. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but that's the point of running these experiments, guys. There'd be no way for me to figure all this crap out without giving it a shot. Hit me with any real questions if you guys want me to answer them. Let's see. Someone's saying, can you see the chat in the replay with this format? Yeah, you can. You can absolutely see the chat in the replay with this format. Let's see. Malarkey missed the last live. Give me a Chris Shelton diss. Well, I'll tell you. I mean, look, if you have insomnia and you cannot sleep and you've tried everything, you've tried Tylenol PM, you've tried ZQuil, you've tried bedtime stories on YouTube, and you cannot sleep, the doctors don't recommend this for anything other than an absolute last resort. But if your health depends on it, go ahead and watch a Chris Shelton video, and that ought to do the trick for you. Ought to knock you right out. Lethanda Grauklinger. Cheers to us guinea pigs and to the Chris Shelton shade throwers. Oh, now the image looks a little better. Not on YouTube. When I look at the image on StreamYard, the image looks great. When I look at the image on my phone, the image looks great. When I pull up the YouTube stream itself, garbage, pure garbage. Not a fan. Nico Yeg Squirrel. I forget what the Yeg stands for here. Chris Shelton shade plus vertical is bad for watching with screen off. Can't adjust the speed. Overall, I watch horizontal more and for longer so I can do other things. Oh, do you guys mean you can't put it on 2x speed on the replay? Huh. I wonder if that's a mobile thing. Because for me, I can adjust the playback speed on the laptop, but interesting. Capricious Caroline says, "You seem like you're leaning in to give us all a kiss. Really, at all times, or just when I go like, when am I leaning in? Oh, when I go like this. Uh-oh. Form 13909 YouTube Premium here. Okay, good. I love the YouTube Premium. That's the only thing I watch with when I'm logged into. Okay, I cannot minimize the vertical streams and listen in the background. Really? Why does YouTube want us to stream in portrait mode from our phones? And they make it so freaking inconvenient to consume the media that way. Incredible. Love Maddie says too close to the screen as well. Really? You know, here, let me try to do a little thing here. Hold on. If I sit back, you can see that I'm wearing sweatpants with my button down. So that's not nice. Yeah, okay. That's not terrible though, right? You guys can see my laptop here though. That's okay. Gary Markey, retire Zach, like the landscape. Just a bit blurry, but okay. Experiment away. Thank you, guys. Miss Elanius says LA audit is live. L. Ron Hubbard Way has been marked with giant circles and X's. Wow. Someone's got to email me a link and a timestamp to that. That is crazy. Gee whiz. Aaron, have you interviewed Luis Garcia? Have Luis and I ever done a YouTube chat? I'm not sure that we have. Luis himself was considering starting a YouTube channel. Luis is Spanish is his first language, and there is a real lack of Scientology related content in Spanish. And I know Luis was considering doing something like that, but he also wanted to do subjects other than Scientology. And, I haven't asked him recently if he was still interested in moving forward with that, but that would be a lot of fun. I know Luis, when it comes to Scientology stuff in general, has told me he wants to just move on. But I feel like, what would be really fun? I think I remember talking to Luis about this, the possibility of doing a chat with him specifically about the OT levels. Luis Garcia did, he did up to OT8. I mean, if I recall correctly, he's one of these guys who did OT8 twice. Don't quote me on that. I know Mary Kahn did OT8 twice. I thought Luis did as well. And I remember I wanted to do a chat with him specifically about the OT levels, his experience on the OT levels. I just find it absolutely fascinating to talk to people who did those levels, get their takes on what did they actually think while they were going through them. A lot of people who did them have said they found things about them helpful or beneficial in some ways. And I think that's always fascinating to understand the ways that that's true. I don't really like my head being cut off by the comments that much. That's a little better. So yeah, I think there's still some stuff Luis and I could talk about for sure. Nona Boss Audits and Investigations. Who do you think sells more books? Who is MB? Oh, Chris Shelton or Mitch Brisker. Wow. I'm not sure. I don't know how to divide by 0, but Chris Shelton or Mitch Brisker. If I had to guess, I would have to say Chris, because at least Chris does videos semi-regularly. Yeah, my guess on that would be Chris. Okay, True Dreamer. Ouch, this one hurts. I can see my own reflection from your forehead. Why? You guys know how sensitive I am about my shiny ass forehead. Okay, what is that song from the Moana? Who saw Moana? Well, if you had kids, if you had kids in the last 10 years, you guys might have seen Moana and listened to the Moana soundtrack as often as I did with 3 little girls. And there's a song in Moana sung by the Crab that's called, I think it's called I'm Shiny. Is it? Now I got to Google this. Moana, I'm Shiny. Yes. Jermaine Clement sings Shiny. And yes, that is my theme song. I am Shiny, and I am glad to be of service. Janelle says, it's not just you. All of these verticals are fuzzed out. Okay, Doctor Who Heather says, Barb, please tell him to check the video quality and settings in StreamYard. Okay, I will. And you know what? How about this? It won't let you change the settings while you're in the middle of a live. Really? But I already know I set it to 720. And the reason I know I set it to 720 is because I set it to 720 down from 1080 because I didn't want to have any bandwidth problems. And I thought it would make it more likely to have a better quality image. So that did not work out. Oh, check it out. Windy City Thetan Watch says, your views are going through the roof since this is vertical. Well, see, that is supposed to be the benefit. that is supposed to be the benefit to streaming vertically, is YouTube's supposed to push your stuff out to the shorts feed. And that's supposed to have a huge, oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm confused because it says there's only 892 people watching live, and that can't be accurate because right now the numbers on the back office are through the freaking roof. Let me pull that up. Yeah, numbers on the back office are like 230 views per minute right now. That's kind of wild, you guys. Yeah, and I'll tell you one of the reasons I wanted to experiment with this is because, look, YouTube streamer protesters deserve to get as much eyeballs, attention, views, subscribers, and money as possible for their videos. Let's make no mistake about it. And if live streaming vertically, if YouTube is going to incentivize vertical live streaming to the extent that it makes a meaningful difference between views, subscribers, and revenue on live streams, protesters deserve to truly understand that and to understand that they may want to consider live streaming in portrait mode from their phones, even though a lot of the viewers seem to absolutely hate it. And I don't, that's why I'm experimenting with it. It makes me nervous because I see the live chat and I know how many people absolutely hate it. But it's weird. If YouTube is going to incentivize it, we need to at least understand that. Thank you, Windy City Thetan Watch. Ketone Warrior, the logo at the top with your channel name is hiding the comment that you've brought up. Really? Not on my view. But I'm not watching this on my phone. When I watch the replay on my phone, I'll be able to see what you guys are seeing. And I really wish this had, if it gave me the option to put the comment like halfway down the screen or towards the bottom of the screen. Oh my God, wait. Will it? No. Let me try one more thing. No. Looks like however we are right now is how we are going to stay. I really appreciate you guys doing this with me. Jen Nelson, how can I find the GoFundMe for Natalie and Tony? Oh boy. Well, let me pull it up here and I will hit you guys with that link in the live chat. And I'll also put it in the video description. I got to tell you guys, your guys' support for Natalie and Tony today has been next level. Their GoFundMe is up to $8,000. I mean, you guys are unfreaking believable. I just hit you guys with the link in the live chat. And I'll even go into the video description right now and add the GoFundMe to the video description. And then I'll put it as a pinned comment when I'm done with the video. This is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this right now, even if you guys are hating it. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Thank you for asking that question, Jen. I really appreciate it. Allison Metcalf Palumbo. I know YouTube prefers lives on phones to be vertical, but I hate it as a viewer. I hate the comments overlaying the video, watching on my phone. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. And yeah, I got to tell you what, no matter what I learn from this live stream, no matter what decisions I make, I can tell you this. I'm never going to stick purely with one way. There's probably times that I'll do streaming from my phone horizontally and times when I do streaming from my phone vertically. And truly, the only reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to get myself set up to have the absolute most comfortable streaming experience when I'm streaming from on the road, from somewhere other than home. I'm going to be doing a lot more traveling, and it's important to me to just have my routine and be comfortable with it. So I've just got to pick what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. Okay, SPTV Atlanta. I literally just finished my first live stream, so I have tons of appreciation for you allowing us to learn from you, Aaron. Thank you. It's my pleasure. And thank you for allowing me to learn with you guys. Mad Marsha. Where is Ken Hoden these days? Ken Hoden. Why do I know that name? Is he one of the guys that would come out, worked at the Gold Base at Golden Air Productions? I don't think I personally knew Ken. Let me just Google his name real quick and make sure I'm thinking of the right guy. Is it? Oh, is it Ken Holden? Yeah. Either way, I don't know the guy. So unfortunately, I don't have an answer to this question, Mad Marsha. Thank you very, very much. It's Just Me says, I'm watching on my iPhone. Minimize and you're focused. Full screen, you're blurry. The chair is in focus. Is the phone just focusing like, I don't know, guys. It's so weird. I'm confused. Okay, John Spalding says, what do you know about the org in Columbus, Ohio? I live about an hour or so, and when I drive by, it looks like a ghost town, but fancy. Columbus is one of the Scientology organizations that has their new building, so it's called an ideal organization. It's also one of the Scientology organizations that had so few staff members that in order to open up the org for the grand opening for the new building, they had to staff the org with like 70 plus Sea Org members, not regular staff members, Sea Org members. And there are so few Scientologists in Columbus that in the years, it's been years now that they sent these Sea Org members in to take over the org. They have not been able to recruit enough staff members from the Scientologists in Columbus so that the Sea Org members can leave. Columbus would be an amazing place to get some protesters up and running. So that we can get some documentation of all the Sea Org members that are still there, and they're Sea Org members. So the conversations that can be had with those Sea Org members are different than the conversations that you can have with normal staff members. So that's what I know, John. Thank you very much. Kelly, Wisconsin said, I hate it. I cannot read the chat very well. Guys, someone explain to me if you can, why you can't read the chat very well. See, because even though I'm looking at my phone, I'm actually watching the stream on my laptop, and I can see the chat just fine. I mean, I guess I can see what the problem is when I watch the replay, but if anybody wants to explain it to me, please feel free. Trisha Briggs says, yes, it is harder to chat, etc., and it just looks weird. Okay. Portrait reminds me of TikTok. I mean, guys, that really is why YouTube is trying to incentivize the portrait landscaping. I think they're looking at the statistics and the trends, and they're seeing that the audience that they seem to be trying to reach the most is watching the Instagram reels, watching the Facebook reels, watching the TikTok reels. In other words, people who consume their media are increasingly consuming it on their phones, and people who consume it on their phones are increasingly consuming it in portrait mode. That's why we're experimenting, guys. We're just playing. We're having fun. Care4JC, YouTube, hard to see the chat. Okay. All righty. Just a Northern Girl, about YouTube analytics, because you're a tech junkie. Does it make a difference to channels whether we watch live or replay streams? Is one better than the other? It makes not a shred of difference. And I almost feel bad for creating the impression among new channels. I'm trying to button my lower button here. Hold on. I think I inadvertently created the impression amongst a lot of new channels that somehow it was particularly important to live stream, or that your amount, the number of live viewers was particularly important. I remember in the earlier days of new channels coming online, people were getting really out of sorts and upset about channels being live at the same time. The truth is, any video of mine, like the live viewership is only like 4 or 5% of the total viewership on any video. The only reason I do lives, in the beginning, it was to save myself time editing videos. It's easy to spend 5 or 6 times as much time editing a video as you do recording a video. Also, I just feel it's more natural. It's more natural. There's less second guessing when I'm just talking live, and I like it better. But live viewership is not somehow more important to YouTube than replay viewership. And it just really doesn't matter at all. What does matter is that the people who are watching you live are sending positive engagement metrics to YouTube. So how busy the chat is, believe it or not, seems to matter to YouTube. How many people are hitting the like button live, believe it or not, seems to matter to YouTube. That's why we annoy you guys all the time by saying, if you're watching right now, do me a favor, hit that like button. It really does seem to matter. A lot of you guys out there probably know from firsthand experience how YouTube just seems to not send out notifications most of the time. Nobody knows how YouTube decides who to send notifications to or not. I know what you're thinking, but Aaron, it's the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell and you hit notification for all, you're going to get notifications. No, you're not. No, you're not. You are not. You will sometimes. How many of you have notifications enabled on this channel? And even if you are watching YouTube, will not get a notification when I go live. It's absolutely crazy. And the truth is, no one on YouTube, aside from just experience, actually knows what the algorithm, how the algorithm works. With enough experience, you just get a sense for how the algorithm works because you can see what video, you can see how your videos behave. Even the channels out there that will say, you know, watch my channel, I'm going to tell you how the algorithm works. They do not actually know how the algorithm works. They just have their best guess based on having done so many videos, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, seeing what the algorithm seems to favor, and seeing what the algorithm seems to disfavor. So having said that, based on purely personal experience, it very much does seem like people in the live chat hitting the like button. Oh, I wonder if my little thumbs up thing works on here. Maybe it doesn't. It does. Look at that. That people in the live chat hitting the like button is one of the engagement metrics that allows YouTube to go, oh, people that are engaging with this video like this video more than average. Let's push out notifications to a wider audience, right? And it's funny because I know a lot of people, including me, will complain about how YouTube treats their videos or their channel. It's all automated, guys. It's in YouTube's best interest to push out advertiser-friendly content that people like to as big of an audience as possible. So if a channel is getting screwed somehow, YouTube is screwing themselves as well, right? So I know we like to bitch about YouTube because who else are we going to bitch about? But the fact is, most of it is just automation, and it's either glitches in the automation or, you know, on some level with these algorithms, even the people who create them can't actually explain how they end up behaving sometimes. And it's just the nature of the beast. Stacy Tom says, I am not a fan of comments showing up above your head. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to have to start doing. I'm going to have to start watching more people's live vertical streams so I can try to learn what's good and what's bad, and if there's any things I can tweak that I'm just not aware of. KDK7, I watch on TV. I do not watch vertical videos. Okay. All right. Well, I completely understand. By the way, Barb, thank you so much for starring these things for me, because it would be almost impossible for me to do this without you back there. Okay, Lathanda Grauklinger, Natalie and Tony are so loved. This community, creators, viewers, ex-Scientologists, never-ends, is amazing. Supporting and holding space for those who need it. Yeah. I am planning on flying to Minnesota in about 7 days. And I'm sure you guys can imagine what's going through my head right now as to whether 7 days might be too many days away. That's what has me worried. That's the kind of mistake you can never take back. So I'm very worried about it. Couch says, I used to protest the Columbus org back in the anonymous days. Still send shade to Chris Shelton, please. Thank you, Couch. I appreciate it. Oh, I like this. Force of Delightful Nature says, with a few glasses of wine, I don't see any difference. I should go get some wine myself. No, I got to be up really early tomorrow for a flight, so probably better that I don't. Matt Elliott to MAASPTV Canada. I saw an X post Scientology did about Marshall Faulk. Is he in? Marshall Faulk. I do not believe Marshall Faulk is a Scientologist. I do believe he is. I do believe he's been suckered into kind of being a little bit of a pitchman for one of their so-called social betterment activities, whether it was Criminon or Narconon or the Youth for Drugs. You know, it's not called Youth for Drugs. What is it called? I don't know. One of their anti-drug programs. Yeah, I remember seeing that as well. Kelly, Wisconsin said it makes your brain look even bigger. Guys, I've never people telling me I have a big head isn't really a thing. I've never really been told that I have a big head. If you see my whole body, my head's in pretty good proportion to my body, you guys. Is it because I'm leaning forward? Is it the picture looks so good on my phone? It makes me want to lean in closer. I'm kind of like, oh, look, oh. And it's almost like looking in a mirror. Yeah, I don't have a big head, guys. Or maybe everyone in my life has just always been too kind to be like, bro, what is the deal with your head? You have a giant head. Kim Wiseman, heading with an ego punch with the vertical thing. Oh, it doesn't bring out your eyes. Oh, that's so funny. John Shamwowski, you don't have enough wood. All right. I mean, depends on what you're talking about, John. But I'm just wondering if you are complaining about the baseboards in the back. I did go out to the deck earlier this evening to go grab the wood that I need to cover up the white baseboards that everyone loves to complain about. And if the wood had not been sitting in the dirt and wasn't covered with ants, I would have just nailed it up. But I got to pressure wash the dirt and the ants off of that wood and let it dry out a little bit, and then I'm going to nail it up. I'm just assuming that's what you're talking about, John. Oh, this is interesting. The Process 21. Your videos normally look like a TV show production, but this looks like a personal video chat. I got to tell you, if someone asked me, which would you rather have your videos look like, a professional TV production or a personal video chat, I would say I would rather have my videos look like a personal video chat. I think the Process 21 has just helped me make up my mind, folks. Blame him, not me. SJ says, it's just such a huge close-up. Imagine in portrait mode. Interesting. I don't know. I guess this is just how I'm used to seeing myself. I didn't realize you guys saw it any other way. Country girl, how do I get the chat on the side of you? If you're watching from a laptop computer, it'll be on the side. If you're watching from a phone, I don't think, oh, wait. What happens if you just turn your phone landscape? Okay, it says if your screen is blurry, check your pixel settings. I mean, I'm streaming from a MacBook Pro. None of my pixel settings should be defaulting to anything that would explain blurriness. Gary Mackey says, I guess I'm lucky. Of the 5 channels that I have all selected, I get notifications on all lives, but I stay involved in the chat for all 5 of them. That is very interesting. I wonder if that does have something to do with it. Dan says, I saw you on Lex Friedman. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for mentioning that, Dan. I got to tell you, getting a chance to meet Lex last year, going to his place in Austin and doing that interview was honestly one of the things I'm the proudest of in this time that I've been on YouTube. He was such a sweet guy. I honestly, I think our entire chat was closer to 4 hours. There was so much edited out. I knew there was some stuff he was going to edit out. For like 20 minutes on his chat, I went on a tirade about Grant Cardone and what a con man and what a fraud he was. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this is a total cheat code. Like, usually I just talk smack about Grant Cardone on my channel. I'm like, but if Lex leaves this in, this would be amazing. He cut it all out. I knew he would cut it all out. I felt like I was getting away with murder talking about Grant Cardone's being a con man on the Lex Friedman podcast. And you know, he's even nicer and more comfortable and friendly off camera than he is on camera. I think he gets a lot of heat. Well, even in the comment section of the interview that we did, he took a lot of heat for playing devil's advocate with me and not quite getting my jokes. Taking my joke of what do I know? I grew up in a cult. Took it like I was being serious, but it's always a joke when I say that. And but no, he's even like he's even better off camera than he is on camera. Yeah, I hope to do more stuff like that. Let's see. Cookie Crumble. Question. You stream with your phone and holding a mic. Your hands will be with a phone and a mic. Oh, I see what you mean. So right now, obviously, I'm streaming with my phone, but I'm not holding my phone. And also, I don't have to be holding my mic. I'm holding my mic because I don't want to wonder what the audio quality is like. And earlier when I clipped it to my shirt, the audio quality was much worse. So if I was going to be streaming holding my phone, I'd probably just jack the gain up on this and, you know, clip it right here and just do it that way. Yeah. And Kelly Clancy says, can't like the live stream in this mode. Kelly, I'm not sure that's true. I think it might just be hidden. If you tap your screen once, I'm thinking the like button might pop up, but we'll see. Comment. It is like there is no world around you, like you are in a little box. Yep. I totally understand. Prairie Breeze 62 says, it's like I'm watching you in 3D. I keep backing up thinking you're going to pop your head through my screen. That sounds amazing. That sounds awesome. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this stream is getting a lot of views. That's up. And I've already gained like 20 subscribers since I started. Welcome, new subscribers. See, once YouTube starts incentivizing a certain behavior, people start doing that behavior. So we just might have to mix it up a little bit. You look like a PBS presentation. Man, some of these compliments are wild, you guys. Assuming it's a compliment. It could have been an insult. Oh, my goodness. Can you show documents in this mode? Oh, my God. Can you screen share? Let me pull up something that I can try to screen share. You know what? I will try to screen share. Okay, I see something I can try to screen share. What in the world happens if you try to screen share on this? Oh my God. I can't believe it. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to. That's crazy. It's also ridiculous. Like, it's stupid. Okay, now let's go back to normal. Bada bing. There you go. I never would have even tried. Thank you for asking the question. That's amazing. The focus is on your hand. Oh my God, you're kidding. That can't be it. Is that what's happening here? Okay, guys, we're going to do a little test, okay? Okay, for this test, I'm going to have to button a button. Okay. Ugh. We're going to put this bad boy right here. Okay, first of all, to me, this looks insanely stupid. Okay. I mean, this looks ridiculous. So does my beard. All right, I'm looking at the live chat, guys. Let me know, how does the sound right now compared to 30 seconds ago? Go ahead. Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit. How you doing? How you doing? We just playing around with. Okay, they say the sound is bad. Oh, wait. Charmichael says sound is bad. Harry the Hunter says 10 out of 10. Did I mute it? Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, no. See, it's horrible. It's horrible. But if I really had to, yeah, I wanted to say hi to Rabbit real quick. Hold on, you guys. Damn, where'd it go? Wow, the chat is flying. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Yeah, the chat's on fire right now. What happens if you bring someone on? Dare we? Oh my God, dare we? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to send a link to Barb. Okay, this is what it looks like if I bring someone on. Barb's microphone does not work. And no, I don't have her on mute. Her microphone actually doesn't work. It's not my fault. But thank you, Barb. Thank you very, very much. That was a successful experiment, you guys. It doesn't get much better than that. Oh my God. It's amazing. Let's see what we've got. Okay, Just a Northern Girl says, I hate portrait when you protest live because we can't see danger coming from the sides. In your studio, I don't really care. That is true. Now you realize, you know, the live streaming protesters, they still have peripheral vision, even if they're streaming on portrait mode. But I do get what you're saying. I can imagine you guys watching and having like a heightened sense of anxiety because you've lost basically your peripheral vision. Matt Elliott, MASPTV. It was the only way I could stream live. When I uploaded videos, I could do it landscape. Oh, very interesting. Cheryl says, you're too little and we can't read the comments you put up. It's too tiny. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Eat More Pizza Now says, at least we can't see the crooked YouTube award. Do you guys think that's still crooked? I think I've admitted this before, but I will admit it again. I built that entire wall behind me without using a level. So it is, in fact, the wall that is crooked. I mean, not the wall, but the wood that's on the wall, the pallet wood. Yeah. So that's my fault. All the lines are no bueno. Okay, but someone did say the focus is on your hand. Oh, right. That's why I was testing this out for a second. I just wanted to see, does the focus change? I don't think so, guys. Now that my hand isn't out here, does the focus change? Nope, still garbage. Still garbage. Okay. Oh. Seeing some comments I cannot bring up. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, Going Rogue says, what does Denver J use in horizontal, but chat shows on screen? I like that. Oh. I mean, whenever you stream in horizontal, the chat shows on the screen. I'll ask Jay if he uses Restream or StreamYard or something else. Natcat 180. Do you have any thoughts on Daniel from Salem development? It looks like he is backtracking now that he got caught. You know, I don't have any like informed opinions about the Daniel and Salem situation. Except that once someone shows they can't be trusted, particularly when you're talking about a high stakes game like protesting against Scientology, once someone shows they cannot be trusted, do not ever be tricked into trusting that person again. I do not care what someone's reasons are. I do not care. There's no extenuating circumstance. Once someone shows you, you cannot rely on them to have your back and be by your side in an activity as important as this against an organization that will weaponize anyone they can against you. Do not ever trust or work with them again, period. That is my opinion. Regardless of whether you personally forgive them or like them or anything like that. Do not ever trust them again, ever. Amy C says, I barely disagreed with something Chris Shelton was saying. So he insulted me and then he blocked me. Yes. That is because Chris suffers from a mental illness called vulnerable narcissism. Google vulnerable narcissism, and it will explain every interaction you've ever had with Chris Shelton. It's amazing. I don't know how they rounded up enough Chris Sheltons to perform any studies about this personality type, but it's incredible. Nancy Alley question: If we watch Chris Shelton, won't that give him revenue? Oh hell nah! I'm in favor of everyone making money. I don't care. Look, the only way for a channel to grow is for YouTube to take that channel's content and push it out to a huge audience that its algorithm has told it will likely be interested in your content. The problem with a channel like Chris's and why it doesn't grow is because even his own subscribers don't watch his content. I mean, the guy's got almost 50,000 subscribers and he's lucky to break 1,000 views on a video. I mean, every other brand new YouTube channel gets more views than Chris Shelton's channel after 1 week. And I'm not just saying this to insult him. I'm explaining the YouTube side of the business. If your own subscribers don't watch your videos, YouTube will never push your videos out to a wider audience. And that's why Chris Shelton's channel hasn't grown at all in a very long time. Stacy Tom says, at least you're wearing pants. Yes. I mean, they are sweatpants. It looks a little silly for me to wear black sweatpants with this blue button down, but it's true. At least they're pants. All right, let's see what else we have here. Canine, peace of mind. Need to have Tori back on. Watching your reactions to her swearing are the best. Yeah, we had such a fun time. We've already spoken about doing another chat and doing a whole bunch of chats. She's just absolutely fantastic. NatCat180, OMG, yay, would love to meet Luis and hear his story. Yeah, I got to bug Luis to do a chat. I absolutely got to do it. Even if he doesn't want to talk, even if he's like, I don't really want to. No. When I told him I specifically wanted to chat with him about the OT levels, he was interested in that. I honestly, guys, sometimes I just feel bad chasing someone up to do videos on my channel because in my mind, I'm thinking I'm the one, my videos make money. So when someone comes on my channel, in my mind, I'm like, they're doing me a favor by coming on and doing something with me that's going to make me money. And so I get self-conscious asking people to come on if they're not like, unless they're like, oh my God, yes, I would love it. But if they're like, yeah, I'd be interested in doing that, I don't know, maybe it's a fear of rejection a little bit. I tend not to want to chase people to come on my channel. And what's interesting is that this is something about me that I think may also create the impression in people that I don't want them on my channel. When in reality, it makes me feel bad to chase people to come on my channel. Not because I can't lower myself to ask, but because there's a part of me that feels bad or guilty that I'm going to make money on the video and I'm asking them to do it with me. So I'm sort of asking them to do me a favor, and I feel a little insecure about that. I don't know. I mean, it's a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, guys. Luis is one of my dearest friends, and I still feel bad asking him again to do a chat with me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You guys have talked me into it. I'm going to do it because I want to talk to Luis about the OT levels. And Luis is just a hilarious guy. He's so funny. Okay, let's see. Osikara 121. You're slowly coming into better focus. I'll take your word for it. It still looks like garbage on my computer. Alicia Medley, $8,000 in the GoFundMe. Let's go. Yeah, even as we're sitting here, it's up to 8,300. It's really something, you guys. I'd say you guys have no idea, but I know that a lot of you out there really do have an idea. I know that you do. Justice says, is there such a thing as a job board in Scientology? I guess you're talking about like a jobs wanted ad. There have at various times sprung up different mailing lists and newsletters and things. Well, because of course Scientologists would rather employ other Scientologists than non-Scientologists. And most non-Scientologists would rather work for a Scientologist than a non-Scientologist. The thing is, this gets into a dicey area where, L. Ron Hubbard created a rule and a policy in Scientology that it is strictly forbidden for Scientologists to make money on the back, off of the back of orgs or on the back of orgs, or to use Scientology somehow for their own personal professional gain. But it's almost inevitable, right? Because this is how human social networks work. And if if you have a business and you're looking for good people, well, wouldn't you want to get the good people from your fellow Scientology group? So it's just one of these things where it's this inevitable push and pull between wanting to, for example, help staff members by hiring them and giving them a job. And then that's, I don't know if that's the push or the pull, but let's say that's the push. Oh, the pull. The pull is, no, we'll call it the push. The push is Scientology business owners wanting to help staff members who need jobs by giving them jobs. And then the pull is when David Miscavige comes down and says, you son of a bitch, you are making money off the back of these orgs by using our highly trained staff members to work in your business. And you're the reason these staff members aren't in the org working for more hours. So as a Scientologist business owner, you can find yourself in this position of thinking that you're doing something that's helping staff members, but then management comes in and acts like you're a suppressive person who's actually leeching off of Scientology. Okay, for all the reasons I just explained, or for the reason I just explained, these job board things, they do exist. They're out there. There's some newsletters, but they're a little dicey because every now and then someone will come along and say, you guys are somehow trying to recreate a Scientology mailing list. And this is, off policy, and this is squirrel, and this is unusual. And staff members are using your service to get jobs. And these staff members are supposed to be staying in the orgs and all this kind of stuff. So I'll tell you this. There's not one official sanctioned job board in Scientology. It's things that spring up here and there. Excellent question. I love it. Oh, Brittany Van Brakel. If you hit the three dots at the top of the live in the right-hand corner, you can find the like button there. Thank you for all your wisdom. You're a real one. Thank you very much, Brittany. And that's an amazing piece of advice for all the viewers. So guys, if you're watching live right now, and StreamYard tells me there's about 1,200 of you, but for some reason, the YouTube back office says there's a hell of a lot more of you than that. I don't know which number to believe. But hit those three little dots at the top of the live stream, and you'll find that like button. Give me one more time. Do it. Come on now. You can do it. Oh, damn. It's not working. How about the other finger? What in the hell? Just look like an idiot over here. All right, whatever. We tried. Oh, let's see. Soy sucker. If you did not grow up in a cult, do you think your profession would be different outside of YouTube and the SPTV Foundation? What do you think you would be drawn to? This is a good question. I did grow up in a cult. I did not go to high school, but I have had a lot of very professional like jobs. Probably the most lucrative of which was running my own boutique hedge fund research firm, where I worked for some well-known hedge funds on Wall Street, including Pershing Square Capital, run by the famous Bill Ackman, who's become a little even more famous recently. He's sort of been dipping his toe into some political issues and some social issues and some Harvard University issues. But the whole story of how I came to not even knowing what stocks were and not having ever gone to high school or even finished middle school, working in an industry and for a firm particularly like Pershing Square Capital that I'm pretty sure doesn't even hire anybody who didn't go to Harvard. I actually did a presentation with Bill Ackman on the Herbalife fraud. I did a presentation, an investor call with him in his conference room up in Pershing Square Capital. And if you Google Aaron Smith-Levin Herbalife, you will see an article that was written in Fortune magazine about me and the work that I did on the Herbalife research project and the presentation that I did with Bill Ackman. And all of that went down right as I was getting officially declared a suppressive person. And that author, oh my God, do I remember his name? His name Nathan Vardy? He did me a solid. Nathan Vardy did me a solid. Because usually reporters, they want the scoop, man. They want to go for the jugular. And I told him all about the Scientology stuff. And it was clear he was going to write about that. I said, oh, no, you can't write about that. And usually you can't tell a reporter something and then ask them not to write about that. He's like, well, why not? I mean, we're on the record. I said, oh, no. My wife has not been declared yet. She's trying to salvage the relationship with her family. If you write what I just told you in that article, she's going to lose her family. And he was horrified. I mean, these people, normal people in the real world haven't dealt with a freaking family destroying human trafficking cult that's literally going to destroy a family. And like the idea that he might write something that would cause my wife's entire family to disconnect from her. He's like, oh my God. Okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to say anything. I was like, thank you. But anyway, it's an interesting article. It was an interesting experience. And some shenanigans occurred there as well. I mean, there was something where someone had tried to take some of my original documents on the Herbalife research and mischaracterize them in a way to invalidate the research. And I told, I remember it was me and it was Bill Ackman and another journalist, not Fortune, on a phone call about what she was about to write. And I'm saying to the journalist and to Bill, I'm like, come on, you guys know that Scientology and Kurt Feshbach are behind this. And Bill's like, nope, I think Herbalife's behind it. And I'm like, which one of these cults is responsible for the shenanigans we're having to deal with right now? Oh, and your question was what industry? I mean, I'm in the real estate industry. I mean, I went to get my license as a real estate broker, and I found out you cannot become a real estate broker without being a licensed agent for a couple of years. So I went out and I got my real estate license, and I am a licensed real estate agent. And it's honestly more fun to do YouTube than it is to show houses. But I do love real estate. I've owned a home and been a real estate investor since I was 20 years old. Real estate's a really fun industry to be involved in, especially representing buyers is more work, but a lot more fun than representing sellers. My real estate brokerage, my friend Sheldon Goldberg runs Dream Realty. So, hey, any of you guys out there want to buy or sell anything in the Tampa Bay area, hit me up, Aaron@dreamrealty.com, or just message me at growingupin Scientology@gmail.com. It's all the same. Real estate is never going away as an industry. I love it. The hedge fund industry paid well, but honestly, I was never passionate about it. Got to work on a lot of exciting projects, met a lot of exciting people, learned a lot of exciting things. it's hard to be passionate about stuff that's, stocks are just fake. So it was fun. Uh-oh, someone's saying echo, echo, echo. Anyone else getting an echo, 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 you guys? No, sounds good. But the finance industry is, if there's something about it you really love, it's fine. It's a good industry. I mean, and honestly, it pays well. And at the end of the day, a lot of jobs that pay well are just jobs that are worth having. But honestly, who's just passionate about finance? I mean, how can you be passionate about finance? It's rewarding, but once you have enough money, for me, working in the hedge fund industry, once I had saved up enough money, I was like, I don't want to work this hard anymore. And eventually I just sort of took a few years off. And it's during that time that I ran for Clearwater City Council. It's during that time that me and my buddies started getting into a real estate investment business together. We probably bought and improved and sold about 20 or so properties over a 2-year period. And it was after that experience that I decided I wanted to become a licensed real estate broker myself. So I've already worked in the finance industry. I'm in the real estate industry. I'm in the YouTube industry. Out of all that, guys, it's more fun to be on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Alicia Medley says Mindy gave an update on Tony on her community page. All right. Well, I'm going to have to go look at that right now, you guys. I cannot just be in mystery about that. So let me check it out. Mindy Willens. Mindy community page. Okay, the update says, Natalie told me that I can forward this update. The more thoughts and prayers, the better. She has family with her and more family coming tonight. Tony got much worse the last few days. She took him to the hospital earlier this morning. The ER doctor said it was a good thing they came when they did. Much longer, and they would not have been able to intubate him. It's because his throat is swelling up from the cancer in the thyroid. He is on a ventilator in the ICU. They are trying to lessen the swelling in his throat area from the cancer. They should know more tomorrow. If I get an update, I will edit this post. Meanwhile, she didn't tell me to share her donation link, but I'm doing it anyway. Help her if you can. And they shared a link to the GoFundMe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine the anxiety it would cause you to feel if you felt like you couldn't, like every few minutes you actually wondered whether you were going to be able to breathe enough to stay alive. I mean, the franticness that would make you feel. Much less, I mean, I'm sure experiencing it yourself is worse than having to be there while someone else is experiencing it. But in some ways, emotionally, it's even worse to have to see it in someone you love and not be able to do anything about it. So, yeah, it is rough, you guys. It's very, very rough. So, all the thoughts and prayers and everything else you guys can send their way to help them out. Hugely appreciated. Sarah, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. That's amazing. Thank you. Gary Mackey says YouTube wants portrait versus landscape due to less bandwidth on portrait. Oh, is that part of it? Links don't work in vertical. You mean on the chat? On the live chat they don't? Okay. All right. IE Candy says the city website shows pending investigation on Scientology permit issue. Okay. All right. And Emily Owen says you need to do an actual poll on this. Guys, I think I can do a poll on this. Let me pull up. I think YouTube will let me do a poll. Okay. Create a poll. Ask a question. All right. The question is going to be, well, I already know the answer, but let's do it anyway. Do you prefer horizontal? Okay, I'll do it easier. Do you prefer this vertical stream Fine. Do you prefer vertical streaming to horizontal? Yes and no. Wait. Yes, no. Start poll. I mean, what's the point of doing the poll? Nobody likes vertical. Dragon Tears for Me says, I'm YouTube Premium, so I can watch with the screen locked. I can't do that with vertical or shorts. That is a huge problem. Yeah, I won't watch videos that I can't watch locked. Unless someone knows the trick to fix that. Wow. All right, let's see what that poll's doing. 89% of respondents do not like vertical. It can't just be my audience. It's got to be the YouTube audience in general that hates this thing. It is so crazy to me that that YouTube wants us to do something that the viewers hate. Someone said, clip that mic to a Ridge wallet and let's do some marketing. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is hilarious. That was a brilliant idea. Oh, come on, get in there. Here we go. Ridge Wallet. Use my promo code AARON for up to 40% off items site-wide. That looks silly, but thank you for the idea. Oh, you know what? I do have one of those dead cat things. Okay, just a tip. The mic doesn't have to be close to catch the voice. If so, use a dead cat microphone filter to attenuate the plosives coming off your voice into the mic. Okay, I do want to get a better feel for where this should be. Oh my God. You know what would really be best? If I could actually just mount this mic. Of course I can. If I could jack up the gain on either the receiver or the transmitter and just keep it like over here next to my phone and just be able to talk normally. Do you know what's crazy, guys? Okay, here's the last thing I'm going to do before we end the stream, just so I can get a good noise comparison. I'm going to unplug the Bluetooth microphone from the phone just to see on the replay the audio quality. And then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, guys? I can't believe I've been going for an hour and 13 minutes. Okay, I'm going to unplug the Bluetooth mic. Bada boom. All right, whatever audio you're hearing right now is just pure native iPhone audio. I'm still hearing that you guys can't hear anything. Barb, it's all good? Okay, good. All right. Oh, now it works. Now it works. All right, let's try this. This works, right? No, it's just going to make a fool out of me. Doubles. Can we get the doubles? Not working, but the thumbs are working. Damn it. Okay, and let me get this back up a little bit. You're not going to approve of, oh, it sounds like you're in an empty room, but you can be heard. Okay, good. No bueno. No bueno. We need a microphone. Okay, good to know, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. I think this has been a great experiment. I'm going to watch on the replay and, you know, see what I think about some stuff. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been a blast. And more to come, guys. Well, the reason I'm experimenting with this tonight is because I'm traveling tomorrow. And while I'm on the road, I wanted to try some new things, but I at least wanted to try them here first. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I wonder if I can even do my outro here. I doubt it, but let's try it. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe